Most cartel members are violent idiots who are too high to care. But Patricio Mendez Valle, aka El Cerebro, is an oddball genius who's too fucking smart to bother. Nydia Flores spotted his intellect when he was just a kid. She sent him to college in Mexico and later grad school in California. Word is he was too strange and misanthropic for even that crowd. But he popped up on our radar. El Cerebro heads up the cartel's submersible program out of Jimenez. From Jimenez, his semi-submersibles, sometimes carrying as much as 10 tons of cocaine, head downriver to Brazil, then to the Atlantic. From there, floating just a few feet below the surface, they can go all the way to Mexico, even as far as Florida. But smuggling with these semi-submersibles will soon be a thing of the past. He and Nydia have ambitions to make reusable, fully submersible craft. Think what a multi-billion-dollar criminal enterprise could do with a fleet of submarines. Smuggling would be just the start. If we're gonna take down these subs, we need El Cerebro and his jagged-ass brain intact and cooperative. Just remember, he's Nydia's pet project. She won't give him up easy. There's an armored boat docked outside Santa Blanca's base at Jimenez. It's loaded with high-tech electronics for El Cerebro's research projects. We're gonna grab the boat and turn the cargo over to a CIA team for analysis.
Drone is up. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area. Target spotted. Tango on the roof. Tango on the roof.
Listen up. We steal the boat and then take it to the RP so Bowman's people can give it the once-over.
Sure they won't let us play with it first.
Sniper in the tower. That's 10 targets.
Roger, let me get in position. Target acquired. Eyes on a gun turret. Let me get into position. Eyes on the target. Tango is fucking down. Roger that. Moving. Roger that. Target marked. Let me get a good sight line. That's one less bad guy. I'm moving to position. Moving to a good sight line. Let me get in position. I've got the target. Copy. Target word, boss. That tango's down. seeing 2 narcos here. Over by the dump.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
I'm getting a position. Let me get into position. Got the target. Lost the target. Standing by. Let me find a good position. Roger. Target acquired. Copy. Target marked. Tango down.
Let's get out of here.
Where we dropping off the boat?
Bowman has an RP on the river. Some kind of old Canaan hunter's shack. This ride ain't all bad.
Shit, give me a beer and I'll pretend we're back home off the coast of Myrtle Beach.
You still think you're 22 or something?
Nah, I'm just looking to hook up with 22-year-olds.
I'm sure you are. Too bad none of them feel the same way.
He's dead. We're cool, we're cool. Opening fire. All right, breathe easy. We rattled somebody's cage. Firing.
Get ready. Fire.
Ugh.
I'll let Bowman know she can have her crew pick up the boat.
After the agency's techs examine that prize, they ought to have a good feel for the rest of El Cerebro's designs.
Chopper incoming. I have a shot. Engaging. I'm moving to position.
Moving to a good sight line.
I've got the target.
I'm asking the rebels to draw their attention. Good shooting. Let's clean up and move on.
I asked Pat Katari to send us video.
We've got a location on a warehouse where El Cerebro does most of his high-end design work. Sweep the building, grab any useful intel you can carry, and torch the rest.
I'll fly.
I'm on. Let's go.
The drone's fucked up. They're jamming us.
I got their Jenny over here. We got a narco next to that crate of comm gear.
Let's keep our heads down and see if we can get to the central warehouse undetected. I want to find out what else Cerebro's working on. Let's move.
I got one narco, near that turret. Eyes on 2 sicarios, over by that stack of tires. We
I
got a
called for
mounted
rebels
weapon.
to draw their attention. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Looks like they're going for I'm shooting these fuckers.
I called for some rebels to back us up. I just requested a rebel check it out. Weapons case. Frag out. Frag out. Come mierda, culeros. Shitballs. I put a call to the rebels for a diversion.
Grenade, move, move, move!
I asked the rebels to recon this area.
Grenade, move! Heads up, we got a turret.
Hey, Karen. I know my station chief in Buenos Aires got the launch dates for those drug subs.
What do you make of that?
Who gives a fuck? Let's blow it up.
Hooah. Democalc says P for plenty. The demo's primed.
got the C4 primed.
Contact! Front of the warehouse!
Find some fucking cover!
That was fucking...
Hold up.
That was fucking beautiful. Let's gather some info, Ricky Tick. See if we can't grab something that tells us what El Cerebro was working on.
We've got the intel we need on El Cerebro's research, and we took out his prototype. The project's foobarred for sure.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
They're coming this way. What do you want us to do? Got it. Moving. Eyes on the target. That's one down.
Hold up. There's a weapon case here.
The cartel has a flotilla of submarines they're using to smuggle coke into Florida. Find the subs and sink them.
Drone is airborne. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
I got a Cerebro brand sub. Eyes on those flanks. Let's take it out fast.
Target marked.
All right, that's, I count 15 of them. Sniper out there.
I need to get to a better position. Shit, I gotta find a good position. Roger that. Target marked. Say the word. Got it. I'm seeing two narcos here.
I don't
okay,
see
we're
'em.
still the
Demo's
sandbag in
bonding
place.
in place.
See?
They're gonna spot me. Back up.
Engaging.
¡Soldados vivos! ¡Llenan de plomo esos culeros!
The cartel has a flotilla of submarines they're using to smuggle coke into Florida. Find the subs and sink them.
Somebody tell Fitzcarraldo we found his boat.
It's nuts. Something this big this far upriver.
That's what your mama said.
That doesn't even make sense. Eyes on a gun turret.
Enemy marked. Just spotted one
I'm
with
getting in
submachine
position.
guns.
Let me
Got a
get into
third.
position. Hold up. Let me get a good sight line.
Target acquired. Standing
Got the
by.
target. Ready to engage.
I got eyes on a sniper.
less bad guy. That was fucking close.
Tango number 3. I asked the rebels to do a recon
I
of the
found their
area.
Mako. Damn. I'm moving to position. Moving to a good sight line. Wait one. Let me get in position. I've got the target. Eyes on the sniper. I'm shooting these fuckers. You're in bad shape. Take cover. Grenade, get to cover. Grenade! You'll be fine, man. I'm on my way.
Thanks.
I'm getting a position. Let me get into position. Target marked. Copy. Target marked.
We've got a drug sub to demo over here. Keep security tight.
Grenade, get to cover.
The demo's primed.
You guys all good? Damn,
Let's
I
get the
love
fuck
this
out of
truck.
here.
We're out of the cage. Grenade, move, move, move! We're clear over here. God, these fuckers are sloppy.
The cartel has a flotilla of submarines they're using to smuggle coke into Florida.
I asked the
Find
rebels to
subs-
send a release reports.
good to go.
I'll pilot. Drone is up. Target marked. Keep an eye on your background.
We got a mounted
tango.
weapon.
I got a target carrying submachine guns. Here's target number 5. Just spotted one with submachine guns.
Damn, these guys got mortars.
Sniper out there. I got a target carrying submachine guns. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us. Eyes on a drug sub. This must be Cerebro's luxury model. I got the C4 primed. Target destroyed. Don't get slack with that security. All subs destroyed. Objective complete.
Only way Cerebro's gonna get that coke to Florida is with a fucking rowboat.
Good work in Caymanas. Taking out the cartel subs has cut shipments to Florida by more than a third.
And the gear we intercepted and the intel we found on El Cerebro's prototype?
First impressions are that El Cerebro was in the process of building a sub with serious legs. We're talking about a boat that could reach as far as Europe and do so completely undetected.
Damn, that ain't good.
You ready for the good news? We've got an ID on El Cerebro. The intel you brought in helped us connect the dots. I'll send you everything I've got in a minute.
Outstanding. We got a location on our mad scientist?
Negative. His OPSEC is damn good. Multiple safe houses. Never stops at the same place twice in a row, the whole 9. But he's got an assistant that does most of the grunt work. He spends enough time on his phone that we've been able to triangulate his location.
So we follow the assistant and see if he leads us to El Cerebro.
You got it. Stand by for the data. We've got a location on El Cerebro's chief assistant. He could be our best chance to get our hands on the mad scientist himself. Get to the assistant and extract El Cerebro.
You really ought to let me drive. Moving to
Sniper,
position.
I've got eyes on the assistant.
Keep your distance and sure as shit keep him alive. We have to tail him to El Cerebro.
Tango is fucking down.
Shit, we're made. The assistant's making a break for it.
I asked Pat Katari to send us a vehicle.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
I'm good to go. We searching this location for intel? We've got enemy activity nearby.
I've got eyes on the assistant. Keep your distance and sure as shit keep him alive. We have to tail him to El Cerebro.
place. If El Cerebro is in there, snatch and grab. We want him alive, got it?
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
Got
Sniper
it.
in the
Moving.
tower.
Eyes on the target.
I got another. That's 5.
I got eyes on a bunch of Sicarios inside the house. See?
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Got it.
I'm moving to position.
Moving to a good sight line.
I've got the target.
Copy. Target.
No target. Repeat. No target. Target marked.
I don't have a shot. Got the target.
Alright, I'm firing a flare.
¿Qué chingados esperas? ¡A partir de la madre con todo! ¡Vamos a enseñarles quién manda! ¡Disparen!
They're gonna be on top of us in another few seconds. What do we do?
Estos no se me pelan.
Take cover!
Hang on, I'm coming.
Engaging.
Fuck, took you so long! I called Pat Katari for some reinforcements. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us. I called the rebels for some indirect fire.
We copy. Mortars away. Buena suerte.
Fucking hell! Drone. I can't see squat. My drone's being jammed. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Moving to position. Heads up, we got a turret. Let me find a good position. Target acquired. Watch out, place is rigged with an alarm. Eyes on the target. Kill confirmed.
Alarm is off. They got no juice.
They don't like the dark too much. Roger, let me get in position. Roger, target acquired.
Tango. I got a third.
Let me get into position. Move into a better position. Copy. Target marked. Good to go. I'm opening fire. We're good, we're good.
We've got a location on El Cerebro's chief assistant. He could be our best chance to get our hands on the mad scientist himself. Get to the assistant and extract El Cerebro.
Got another tango. A baby makes 3. I asked the rep. He makes 5.
Getting a position. Target acquired. Standing. Heads up. Narco with a submachine gun. Over by the food container.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Moving to a good sight line. Hold up. Let me get a good sight line. Got the target. Say the word, boss. Roger that. Moving. Ready to engage. Roger. Let me get in position. Dropped him. Relax, we're still good. Got it, moving. Copy. Target marked. We're cool. Get back before they make you. Moving to position. Eyes on the target. He's gone. Hang back before they spot you.
Gotcha.
My apologies. I think you can see why I might allow myself to be excited, though. This is a disturbing development.
Don't blame you at all.
I mean, you don't look like the sort who would work for Santa Blanca, which means you're likely with the American government, which implies I'm in for an extended disruption on my plan.
You'll adjust.
I don't have to adjust. I plotted all this out already. Weeks ago, in fact. Maybe. She always keeps tabs on me, even when she thinks she's ignoring me. I really ought to go back, or she'll worry. I could fire myself out of the back hatch.
I'd prefer you didn't.
But I've almost cracked this. You know how cold it is underwater? The issue of chemical binding? Not an issue. It ought to be easy to find monoethanolamine in Bolivia, right? It's just an issue of scale. Can I call Nidia Flores? She's probably busy, but she won't mind. She knows me. We're close. What am I talking? Scrubbing? No. I mean, scrubbing needs 2 compartments. Wouldn't leave room for any people.
That's so.
I want suspects for a Colombian submersible that just had a...
Está bien, ganaron.
We're at the rally point. I'll take him from here.
Thank you, baby Jesus. I'm sick of listening to this guy.
Now you know how we feel every time you open your mouth.
Te entrego las armas.
Ma'am, Nidhi will be looking for me.
Good, because we're looking for her.
They say you've got a good brain between those ears, camarada. Now that you're up Schitt's Creek without a submersible, you may have figured out that you need me to help you, and I will, once you help me.
Forgive me for asking, but what do you think this is? Compelling? Dramatic? The rocks here have been around for centuries, long before you were a gamete in your father's testicle, and they'll be around long after you've gone back to the dust. Do you understand? These rocks have more significance in the universe than you do, than your high and your hypocritical war on rocks. Are you taking me to Nithya, or are we waiting for her?
Do you not understand that I will lock you up in prison, where tattooed neo-Nazis will use you as a human pincushion for their dicks?
The problem is that you still think that anything matters. Anal rape, cocaine, murder, it's all nonsense. Do you think the jaguars waste any concern on how they feel? Or that the rabbits they eat contemplate the name of God? Meanwhile, you're still lying to yourself, convincing yourself that you make a difference.
So nothing matters to you, El Cerebro?
El Cerebro? I am not El Cerebro. El Cerebro slipped through your fingers before you even knew he was there. He is quite simply gone, as though he never existed.
What do you mean we got the wrong guy?
Looks like El Cerebro planted most of the intel we followed. He led us on a wild goose chase while he bugged out.
Then who the fuck is Bowman talking to?
El Cerebro's top submersible designer. A sacrificial lamb, basically.
Damn, that's some next level supervillain shit right there.
Either way, we put the cartel's submarine fleet out of business. It could take years to get that program running again.
And El Cerebro?
The trail's cold for now. Bowman will keep her ear to the ground in case he resurfaces, but we're moving on.
Here's a lesson in cocaineonomics. The biggest mistake most people make is focusing solely on the product. Claro, you need something to sell, but that's not where you make the money.
1 kilo of coca leaves costs about $1.50. It takes 400 kilos of coca leaves to make 1 kilo of cocaine. Even when turned into cocaine base, a kilo is only worth $1,200 in Bolivia.
However, every time you cross a border, the value increases.
Once we reach Colombia, it's already $2,200. We hit southern Mexico, $12,000. Cross the border into Texas, $20,000. New York City, our $1,200 investment is now worth $35,000. Paris, London, $68,000 to $74,000.
It's a pipeline that carries the product to the people that need it. Sustenance for the thirsty. Once in place, the pipeline feeds itself.
Workers, vehicles, wages, bribes.
But when there's a clog in the pipe...
They took out another shipment. We lost 7 tons last week.
4 planes the week before.
The water backs up.
There's too much surplus. We can't keep it secure.
My men are selling to each other. We can't pay people if they're not moving product.
They're kidnapping civilians for ransom money.
Too much water.
We have to take Valeria and go.
He'll kill us before we leave the country.
Then what's the answer?
When I find it, I'll let you know.
And you drown.
Como me gustaba estar arreglando los cacharros.